Hello, Einstein educator. This is Kim Lemberger from the Einstein Project, giving you a brief overview of some of the resources you have available to help you teach the Smithsonian Science for the classroom if you are in a virtual or a remote learning setting. The first resource I'm going to go over with you is Carolina Science Online. You should have received an email that contained information on how to set up your teacher account and to put in this year's join code. You can actually use Carolina Science Online as a learning management system for your students, where you can assign them directly assignments, worksheets, readings, and you can have access to your teacher's guide. So this resource is helpful if you don't want to drag that big teacher's manual back and forth from home to school. And I'm going to give you just a real brief overview of what that looks like. So once you get in and you create your teacher account, you become a member of the Einstein Project School. You select the Smithsonian Science for Education or Science for the Classroom, and you have access to all of the units for that program. So you find the unit that you're teaching, it takes you to the unit overview. This would be what you would traditionally find in the beginning part of your printed teacher's manual. The curriculum overview, the common misconceptions, safety information, that's all here. What you notice up here are the lesson numbers. These lessons are grouped by focus question. So you can see that the first 4 lessons in this unit all have the same focus question. So the students are investigating each lesson to come up with a piece of the puzzle that's going to help them answer the final focus question. If I want to go into the specific lesson, I would select that lesson, and you have the tabs along the top here, your materials in preparation. This has your worksheets. This has your any of the other resources, visuals, videos, maps that are there. One thing that is helpful is the teacher resource video at the bottom. This will kind of give you an overview of any experiments that you will be doing, or do some explaining of some of the setup that you may need to do for those activities. The procedure is exactly as you would find it in a teacher's manual. Remember, these units were created with the NGSS in mind, so they are specifically sequenced to ask and give students questions and experiences in a very particular, intentional way, so that they are building the sense of the science. I want to draw your attention to the digital resources. If you choose to use Carolina Science Online as a student learning management system, you have the ability to use and assign anything the students would need to complete the work outside of school. So this lesson has globe cards that they're going to need to have access to. Here's their worksheets. If we go into the worksheets, you'll find that they are interactive. So the students can go ahead and type in their answers right here. They can go to the toolbar, they can annotate or interact with the questions. They could do drawing if they wanted to. The students also have access to the Spanish as well. So if you have English language learners, that will be a handy resource. Another resource you may encounter in your unit are the nonfiction readers. There are 2 sets of readers with each investigation or with each unit. This is an on-level reader, and the reason I know that is because this little pinpoint here has the dot at the top. So if I have students that are reading at grade level and I want to assign that to them, I can go ahead and do that. I can add it to the assignment. If I have students who are struggling with reading, I can go here. This is the below level reader, and I can give that information directly to them. Also have access to the Spanish student activity guide as well as the English student activity guide. So that's a very brief and quick overview of one of the resources you have access to, and that is the Carolina Science Online.